She is cooking up a storm, and me like how she a gwan. Me say you want to taste it, you have to taste it, and when you taste it.
Hi guys, wagwan, welcome back to my channel. So guys, today I will be making some homemade Jamaican jerk chicken. Yes, I'm telling you, this recipe right here are gonna be super delicious and so finger licking. You and your family are gonna enjoy it. Please do not forget to share this video, also give it a thumbs up and hit your notification button for whenever I upload a video. You will be the first to see it. Okay, stay tuned, and thank you all so much for all the love and your support on my channel. I really appreciate it. So just before I show you all my ingredients, I just want to read you all a Bible verse, and I pray that you all is blessed by it. So it's from Matthew 5 verse 8. So this is the word of the Lord. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Amen. I pray that you all is blessed by this word. I love you, but remember that God loves you so much. Thank you all so much for the hearing of the word of the Lord. So in my glass bowl right here, I've got at least 4 leg and thigh. Okay, so these are all of my fresh herbs. Here I have at least 2 tablespoons of my fresh thyme, and at least just over 1 stalk of my scallion, at least 3 to 4 cloves of my garlic, and 1 teaspoon of my pimento seed, otherwise as allspice. So this is my wet jerk seasoning from the bottle. I have a video on how I make my wet jerk marinade on my YouTube channel. You guys can go and check it out. It doesn't really matter. You can use the one from the bottle or you can make your own. As long as you put all the spices in there, you're good to go. So this is at least over 4 tablespoons of my wet jerk seasoning. This right here, it is really spicy, so you don't want to use too much unless you love your food to be spicy. Yeah. And I also have at least 2 teaspoons of my browning, and this is what's gonna make the chicken to have a nice color. You can also use dark soya and a little sugar just to blend out the taste from the wet jerk seasoning. And this is at least over 1 tablespoon of my sugar. And I'm also gonna add some ketchup, just a little ketchup, at least over 2 to 3 teaspoons. So these are my seasoning. Here I have 2 tablespoons of my jerk seasoning, but this is the powder seasoning that I'm using, and 2 teaspoons of my chicken seasoning, and 1 tablespoon of my all-purpose seasoning. And I'm also gonna add a little bit of my salt. So just before I season my chicken, I'm just gonna add some oil so the seasoning go right through. Or you can also just cut it, yeah, like that. So my chicken is already washed. I washed it in some lemon juice. So firstly, I'm gonna add my oil. So with my seasoning, I'm gonna add the sugar. I'm gonna just mix till combine. Then I'm gonna add it to my chicken, yeah, like so. And then I'm gonna add my wet jerk seasoning. Look at that. And I'm also gonna add just a little bit of my fresh thyme, my scallion, my pimento seed, and my garlic that I cut, my browning, ketchup. So guys, as you can see, I'm using chicken quarters. So now I'm just gonna take my hand and just massage all that seasoning all over on my chicken. Make sure that the chicken is covered with the seasoning. You can lift up the skin as well and add the seasoning. It smells so good already. I love my homemade jerk chicken. Smells so good and so authentic. I'm gonna add just a pinch of my salt. Yeah, not a lot. You can leave it to marinate for at least an hour or even overnight. But as I always said, once you season your meat, your chicken properly, it will still be delicious. Trust me, it's something that I do all the time. Yeah, so make sure that your oven also is preheated and 180 degrees Celsius or 300 degrees. So that's done. It is seasoned to perfection. Perfect. So as you can see right here, I add some file paper onto my tray. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some water so my chicken doesn't, dry it out easily. And also I'm gonna add all my remaining fresh thyme and my scallion and my pimento seed. Just add it at the bottom with my garlic. I'm gonna put a grill over it like this. If you have a baking pan as well, you can also bake it in a pan, but this way it will look as if you do it on the grill. Yeah, when you're outside. So I'm just putting some olive oil onto my grill so the chicken doesn't really stuck. So what I'm doing, I'm just brushing some oil on my grill so my chicken doesn't stick. Now I'm gonna add my chicken like so. Guys, it smells so good. Any remaining seasoning leave back, you just add it. So now I'm gonna put it in my oven at 180 degrees Celsius. So I just removed my chicken from the oven for over 35 minutes and this is what it looked like. So what I'm gonna do, all the liquid that at the bottom, I'm just gonna add it to my chicken. Then I'm gonna put it back in my oven for at least 25 minutes. It looks so good and it smells real good. Look at the color. So with my jerk chicken, I'm gonna make a quick sauce just to go with it. So to my pot, I'm gonna add at least 1 cup of my pineapple juice. You can also use water. Then I'm gonna add at least 2 tablespoons of my ketchup or 2.5 tablespoons of ketchup. You wanna mix it till combine. I love this sauce. It goes so perfectly with the jerk chicken. I make it all the time. And I also have some of my remaining seasoning and I'm gonna add it. You can also add just a little bit of your wet jerk seasoning. And at least ½ teaspoon of my black pepper. Yeah. I put my stove on a high heat and just allow it to come to a boil until it became really thick. But guys, if you're gonna add the water instead, make sure that you add a little bit of sugar just to give it a little sweetness, okay? I won't add no sugar because pineapple juice is already a bit sweet, so I'm not gonna add no sugar, but you can still add sugar. It all depends, on how sweet you want it. So my sauce has come to a boil. As you can see, it's becoming thick. It's gonna allow it for it to be just a little bit more thicker. Now my sauce is all finished, so I'm gonna turn my stove off. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cut my jerk chicken. It came out perfect, guys. I cannot wait for you all to try it. There you have it. This is how I make my homemade jerk chicken. If you tried, comment below and tell me what it's like. That's the sauce right there on the side. I'm telling you, it is cooked to perfection. If you try this recipe, comment below and tell me what it's like. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, bye and do enjoy.